oh, they'll be calling you a radical. So it's drafts going on. And if you think NFL scouts are not fucking stupid, though, they're fucking stupid. One name, Rashid Shaheed. What? Could be one of the top elite players in the NFL. Undrafted. How about that guy that got a ring for the Chiefs? Number 10. Where'd he go? Went about. He was very close to being Mr. Irrelevant. I think he was pretty relevant. How about Cooper Kupp? Big Sky. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Oh, he's just Super Bowl MVP. So I want to get this up for these guys. Told them I would. I'm friends with them all. And so Des Williams, will he get drafted? Yeah, I think. How about that guy? Oh, that's real. Who's that? Rashid Shaheed. Yeah, that's his original number. Let's save that one for last. Here's the gem in this year's draft. Shh, don't tell anybody. Josh Davis. He'll be a super NFL player. And there's your still. There's your Rashid Shaheed of the 2023. Somebody gonna take him? I had him autograph it. Made in the USA, Rashid Shaheed. God, that hasn't even got blood on it. Ooh. So, where's your number one? Timac. So, Malone. There's the number one player on this university. Well, number one. 00. So, if you don't think the NFL's fucking stupid, by the way, the best player in the history of Weber State football, that's him. Rashid Shaheed. Who's that? Game worn. Trevon Smith. They don't mention his name around. He just got beat to death in a fucking jail cell. So, best player in Weber State history. Trevon Smith. Rashid Shaheed. Adam Rodriguez. He's the best defensive player in Weber State history. What's his name? Alford, that used to play for the Chargers. Yeah, he played here. So I had Josh sign it. It's close we're going to get, Josh. But it is what it is. So, NFL scouts are fucking stupid. You start going through the fucking draft now. Where was Tom Brady drafted? 199? Is that true? Yeah. Like I said, you can go on and on and on and on and on. They want cookie cutters. It's like, you think the NBA, the NBA, well, the NBA is not a fucking sports league. The NBA is a sports merchandise. That's all used stuff I bought right there. All those for $15. Combined, not each. So, where's your crown? Speaking of draft, unless we fix this, end this military industrialized old Russian Empire versus the British Empire freaking war soon, all these young guys are going to be getting drafted into a war. So, wanted to get this up. Draft going on. Graduation. Actually using the D Event Center for something. Of course, am I going to send my grandchildren to college? That's up to them, but I can tell you when they turn 18 what I'm going to suggest to them. And I'm an ex-professor here, freaking, I mean, it was a gem when I was young until, look it up, until the oligarchs in China stole it. Who makes your freaking, get your NFL gear? No. Why? The college experience? The professors suck. I mean, they hand out college degrees like toilet paper. I think this state alone graduates 30, 40, 50,000 college degrees a year. So, overpriced? Well, I don't know about here, but Am I a fan of college athletics? Yeah, yeah. I have a lot of respect for the college athlete. You get a scholarship, they're going to pay for everything, then maybe go. Otherwise, I wouldn't go. So, hello, you stupid fucking NFL scouts, and they're fucking stupid. NFL scouts are fucking stupid. I'm talking to them right here over and over and over about Rashid Shaheed. Rashid Shaheed is the greatest bargain in NFL history. Ever. Ever. And we all knew it. Josh Davis, that's the guy this year. There's your secret gem. He can block. Oh, by the way, the fastest guy ever played here, probably the fastest guy in the NFL, is Rashid Shaheed. There's only one guy that could ever keep up with him. I'm not talking at a 20 or a 40, because Rashid's never been clocked for it. Look up the videos when Rashid's freaking running back his touchdowns. The only player that can even stay with him. Oh, it's this guy. So, got hands like I never seen. I think T-Mac. Do I think this legendary run at Weber State is over? The incredible Jay Hill. What Jay Hill was able to do down here will never be matched again. People forget this. I did the play-by. This thing was so corrupt, it was unbelievable. You know, the NCAA just kept hammering them and hammering and hammering. It was basically the death penalty, 4-year suspension, another 2 years. And they were the losingest program, and they didn't recruit local players. Kind of like the basketball team. The basketball team refuses to recruit local players. They're the same old same. I mean, great players can't win. By the way, Jared Carding, tearing it up over there. I think he'll be in the NBA next year. And my guess, he'll win rings. Willard never won anything, not even here. But he sells a lot of merchandise. Isn't that what the NFL wants? Or, excuse me, the NFL. So, TJ, number 1 for the Bills. Pettit. How about Pettit? He's local, homegrown. He never got drafted. Jonah Williams played here. I don't think they'll ever be a team like there was that 2017. I'm so lucky I was here then. 2017, 2018, 2019, even the 2020. Though that run of Jay Hill's, that defense in 2018-19 is the greatest defense, probably in Big Sky history. Holy fuck. When they had the ball, team just went the other way. I mean, Jonah Williams was on that team. TJ for the Bills. I still say the greatest defensive player in the history here was Adam Rodriguez. Ever. And I've been here for 40-something years. So they tried to kill the program. They were going to kill it because of corruption and bleeding money. So will Mickey be able to match what Jay Hill has? 4 Big Sky championships in a row. They went deep in that tournament. They had some bad luck, but what he was able to do as far as, because they wouldn't recruit local players. Jay Hill recruited nothing but local, and he says, I don't like players that transfer from high school to high school to high school. I want players going to play all 4 years like Rashid did here. So NFL scouts are stupid, and they ignore the Big Sky. Keep ignoring it, freaking Cooper Kupp. That picture where he's diving, TJ, they beat freaking Weaver by that to Cooper Kupp. That's when I knew Weaver had turned around. One of those pictures out there I took. So, but anyway, the next Rashid Shaheed. I'll sell that to you, Rashid. You got all the money, I don't. I'll sell that to you. Made in the USA. It's Russell Athletic. God, that thing is so cool. It's unreal. But diamond in the rough this year, the Rashid Shaheed of 2023 draft. That's who it is. I think T-Mac too, Ty MacPherson. He's number 1. He switched from 14 to 1, but you can't find number 1 jerseys around here because that's him in Buffalo, TJ. And then, of course, Lillard's was 1 here. So, but best basketball player who ever played in that thing, because there's the Swenson right there. Of course, best basketball player probably been Swenson. Bruce Collins played over there 22, was 35. Right there was probably Willie Soldier, but I still say it's Jerry Carding. You know, Jerry Carding's the greatest player ever got. And they're here at the same time. Rashid and Sherrick and Josh Davis and all these. This program that Jay Hill did, I'm sad to see him leave, but what Jay Hill did, it still blows my mind. I talked to him. I'm like, I got leukemia, and it's my story. I talked to Jay, and I'm like, you're really going to take this? This thing's so corrupt. Jody Sears, the worst coach in college football history, and then he goes down to Sac State and does. There's still some of that old probation. The deal was when they got off probation, they had to clear house. There's still people in the athletic department that were here on those horrible nightmare teams. Well, Mickey Mantle, well, I think they got a lot of great talent on this team. So we'll see, but Jay Hill recruited local players. Local. That's why I supported him. Jay Hill's the greatest coach in this school's history. Well, Dick Motta, the great Phil Johnson, Ron Baglin, but the greatest football coach in the history of that saying a lot. There's no doubt. Jay Hill. What he was able to do. And I wish him lots of luck down there at BYU, and I think he'll be great there. I mean, he's a local, so I want to say to Jay Hill, thank you for, God, it's such a joy to watch these teams. Because I would have never believed it. I was with Bruce Hanley. Bruce Hanley died. He donated his brain. He was my boss, the #1 school business in the country, which has been stole. You can look it up. How do you go from #1? And here's the right. Blake Moore's born just 2 houses old. He's our representative. He's saying he's going tough on China. I'm like, Blake, you grew up 2 freaking passed down from the #1 school business. Look up what they did to us. I was the professor there. Look what they did to Kevin Blanch. It's horrible what they did to Kevin Blanch at this university. Well, they did it to Nasaka. They still won't mention his name. Why? He just won 2 national championships playing basketball. Born and raised Utah, Ogden. I still don't get that. Obama K. Brody. Look what they did to her. Unbelievable. Don't do it to Josh Davis. But let me show you this. How about what they did to this guy? Look up his stats. Look up his numbers. The greatest player in the history of Weber State football. Right there. Until Rashid came along. Greatest player in Weber State football history. He won 4 Big Sky championships. 4 in a row. The greatest coach in the history of this football program by a fucking million times. The great Jay Hill. Will they keep it going? I hope. But of course, my nephew, who's local, he's going to play here, and he was the defensive player of the year in this, area. So, come on, you dumb fucking scouts. I think Ty MacPherson made a great NFL player. Reminds me of Cooper Kupp. Of course, there's no Cooper Kupp. He was incredible. Probably Cooper Kupp could be the greatest freaking player in Big Sky football history, for real. And that's saying a lot. So, Josh Davis. Do I put him in the top 5 who ever played here? Ever. Fuck, he's all that. I mean, he's a beast. So, come on, you stupid fucking NFL scouts. Rashid Shaheed, the greatest still in NFL draft history. There's another one sitting there, I'm telling you. Josh Davis. Stay in tune.